The death and devastation in Ukraine have been difficult for many to watch all around the world.
And that's why a veteran from Moorhead decided to go to the Eastern European country to help the Ukrainian people any way that he can. Mark Glover has his story.
As an Air Force veteran, Mark J. Lindquist travels the country, performing the National Anthem before NFL games. But now he's singing the praises of making a difference in a conflict half a world away.
It's a little bit overwhelming coming to a country where you've never been, you don't speak the language, you don't know anybody, and you're trying to help during wartime.
Lindquist left Moorhead for Eastern Europe more than a month ago after applying to serve in the Ukrainian Territorial Defense Forces. But when he saw so many Ukrainians in need, he decided to devote himself to humanitarian efforts there instead of joining their military.
It's hard. It's hard to hear the stories of the people that have fled from the East, and hard to hear stories of teenagers telling you that they looked behind them as they ran and missiles were dropping behind you.
Since arriving, Lindquist has helped hire trucks and drivers to get supplies like food, toiletries, and medicine to places that are often forgotten in Ukraine, like orphanages, because he was adopted from an orphanage as a child in Korea. He also helped put together more than 120 traditional Easter baskets for Ukrainian families and has escorted mothers and children fleeing the horrors of war across the border into Poland.
If we don't do it, who will? And we just can't live in a world where nobody comes to the aid of the Ukrainians. So since we're willing to go, we have to be here.
Walking through central Lviv, air raid sirens.
Lindquist says while he's seen the worst humanity has to offer, he's also seen the best. And he plans to remain in Ukraine to lend a helping hand until the end of the year.
It's been as heartwarming as it has been horrifying. And being over here with boots on the ground in Ukraine and learning and seeing how all hands on deck it is over here, it does not matter where you're from. It does not matter what you look like, right? It matters that you're here to help.
Mark Glover, Fox 9.
Such a great message. And just an incredible mission.
He's among a lot of Minnesotans over there trying to help out in any way they can.
Yeah,
really.
and just finding ways that they can help. All right, it is